All right. Welcome back in. Another special edition for Weekend Update. This is Sunday picks. But before we get into Sunday picks, I want to ask you guys what you think about this Urban Meyer situation. He's now official in Jacksonville. Uh, we don't really know much about the coaching staff because it hasn't really been leaked. But I know that Tim Tebow's not going to be a part of it because he still wants to be in the MLB. I read that this morning.
I read that too.
Yeah,
Oh,
but yeah,
well,
tell me what you guys think. I mean, this is a guy transitioning. He hasn't been in coaching for 3 years.
yeah.
Successful college coach.
Is he? No,
Well,
I heard he is the most winningest coach of all time in college. Is that true?
winning percentage, I would believe, not winning.
Is that what? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. The highest
Yeah.
winning percentage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Like the guy's a
but I
winner,
mean, he's
but
played for stud teams. Yeah,
But like, there's no sanctions in the NFL, so he'll be fine.
yeah.
Like it's that simple. That's why he'll be okay. The guy can win, but like when you're paying off kids' parents' houses and buying them cars, getting your guys tatted up, yeah, you're gonna get in trouble in the NCAA. They don't
Mhm.
care about that in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Like these guys get paid, right? So you can't really hold it over their heads. So it's gonna see if you can transition it that way.
Yeah. Well, one thing I'm going to say about him is that it's not like a coach like Chip Kelly, right? Like Urban Meyer was good. He ran a good offense, and that's what he's known for. Is what he did with players like Alex Smith, and even using a player like Tim Tebow and being successful with him. But
Right.
he also was a coach. Like he did everything. I feel like I don't really know him as an offensive head coach. He was a coach that basically went into every aspect of the game. So that's an interesting what he can bring to the NFL. Him being probably partnered with Trevor Lawrence is going to be interesting. I know that he had him as his highest rated quarterback in college this last year, so there's a good chance he's gonna want that boy. But he's in the division,
Yeah.
man. I don't really want to cheer for him. Flame out. Be another college coach that comes in and gets suckered in and gets out, right? Goodbye.
Yeah, I gotta say that this is a can't miss job. I mean, he's got the quarterback coming in. They have some decent pieces around him. They have James Robinson there. They're going to be picking pretty much at the top of every round. They have all their picks intact. Uh,
And
he's got a slam
$73
dunk.
million. Even at the low end of what the
Yeah,
salary cap was looking like, they still have $73 million to spend.
that buys a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
a couple.
Yeah,
You know what he
Yeah,
reminds me
so-
of? He just reminds me of like an old McVay or LaFleur, though. Like he's still like that hip coach, right? He still is out there wearing Yeezys and shit.
yeah,
It's because he'll go down to the hood. He has no problem.
yeah, yeah. Well, we had to talk about that. We'll transition. We'll go into our picks. We made a couple picks yesterday. We have no idea how we did because we shoot these in advance. Uh, so hopefully I still have a lead on Chad. But the first one we're going to talk about is Washington Capitals and the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I mean, you guys don't have to ask me who I'm picking. Everyone knows I'm a Pittsburgh guy. Pittsburgh Steelers, Pittsburgh Penguins. So it's already done for me. I
Shit.
picked it. I already checked myself off. I don't even have to tell you why.
All right. Well, this might be the way where I can make up a point on you anyway. I know they don't have Braden Holtby. I don't even know who the Washington replaced with the net right now. I can't remember who that is. But I
I'm
do know
watching a
this.
Washington game right now, but I can't see who their goalie is.
It's very, I do know they signed Zdeno fucking Chara, and I know he's 43. I know he's not as fast as he once was, but he brings
A huge element to the defensive game there in Washington, and they've already got the offensive pieces. Sorry, Shane. I'm going to have to pick Washington, man.
I already put the check beside you. That's fine.
Pittsburgh.
Whoa.
Chad with an in-depth call. We'll go to we got the Browns going to Kansas City.
Did you
Patrick
see
Mahomes
that?
has not played football in 3 weeks almost.
Wow.
Just so you know.
I am going to shock the world. I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh, is that because of what OBJ tweeted out today?
I don't like that guy, so no.
Oh, okay.
I just think that they have, if any team can beat them, they're built to beat them. That's teams that are left. Like, I think they've kind of seen how to keep Mahomes under control, kind of just play too high, but they can grind that clock out, grind the ball out. I'm not a huge Kareem Hunt fan, but I think he does have something to prove. And like you're getting Conklin back on the O line, so I think they have a style of football game that can beat the Chiefs. I'm not saying they will, but I'm taking them to win because I think they can beat the Chiefs, and I think that's a game I can make up on you guys.
Okay.
Going all
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna let you go last, just so that you can get a quick game up on us. But if we're betting, I'm definitely betting on the Browns. But after I watched what Roethlisberger did to that secondary, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, I don't know. If Roethlisberger threw for 500, Mahomes might throw for 700. So I'm just going to assume that's going to be enough to win. Now, if he throws for 700 and the Browns still win, I don't know. They somehow gave up 500 to Ben and still won. So I'm going Chiefs.
To be fair, I think Big Ben was down 30-something in the first quarter. He had to air it out the whole time, right? I'm just.
Well, I mean, it's not true, but go ahead.
Now, so there was a tweet that came out today from Nick Chubb. Or not a tweet, but an article, and it was talking about how apparently Kareem Hunt has been talking about this game the entire year as if he knew that it was going to happen, is what Chubb had said. I'm worried about that. I'm worried that this team is going to try and force feed Kareem Hunt to try and let him prove his point of what he, in spite. And if they can shut him down, I don't think that the team can rally around somebody like just Nick Chubb in order to make it up. So I'm a little bit worried with that. I think I'm going to go with the Chiefs for this reason.
Okay. Next, the final game of the weekend, it's going to be Old Man Brady versus Old Man Breeze.
The History Channel game.
Now,
that's what we suggested putting on the History Channel.
Yeah. I know where Chad's going. I have an idea of where Kalen's going, but based on what I saw this weekend, I think it's got to be the Bucs. They're only going to get healthier. They have too many weapons. I think that the Saints have a great defense, but I don't know. This is probably the last game that we're going to see Drew Brees play. So I'm going Bucs.
They're at home too, right? Yeah, the Saints are.
Yeah.
It'll be a way to ride off into the sunset, I guess. Okay, well, I've talked earlier in the season a couple of times about how well Marshawn Lattimore plays somebody like Mike Evans. He's got a tweaked ankle. Chris Godwin matched his drops for the entire season in the single game last week. I know he said he's ready to move on. I don't think that he is, though. So I think I'm going to have to take the Saints with this one. They're at home. I know home doesn't really matter in the playoffs, but they have enough weapons to compete, I think.
All right, Chad, finish us off.
Well, I think it's cool that you think Marshawn Lattimore is going to shut down Mike Evans. That's cool. Mike Evans has one leg. So if you want to put your best corner on him, good for you. We have this guy that's kind of emerged really, really quietly. He's really fucking good at football. He took a whole year off and is still in the top 3 touchdowns since 2015. I know Shane knows who he is. And our coach loves him. He'll never give him that little satisfaction, but our coach loves him. Our
Tony
quarterback
Totach
loves him. Yeah, our quarterback loves him. And he banged the table to get his guy. And that's Antonio Brown. This is why he's here. And I think he takes over this game and reminds the NFL who Antonio Brown is. And I think he goes out personally and destroys the New Orleans Saints.
Wow.
So I'm taking the Bucs.
Yeah.
And that's my bold prediction. I think Antonio Brown gets 3 touchdowns this week. I'll go double or nothing on it. I'll go on it.
Okay.
3 touchdowns and double it down.
I'll give it to him.
Chad? You can keep drinking before the show, please. All right?
Yeah.
Hey, how's your boy D. Henry doing? Fuck you.
Yeah, we'll see how this weekend plays out. Yeah, more than likely Chad's gonna still be in the bottom, but I don't know. I mean, we kind of matched up pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. Make sure you check out all of our stuff, and definitely make sure that you go support Childcan either through links they have or get in touch with us, and we'll give you a link to get in touch with them.